All right, man. It's a rumor going out there that Matt Nagy has lost the locker room, and people insinuate or predicting that the Lions could get Matt Nagy fired on Christmas. On Thanksgiving. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I probably had a prediction video up later, but yeah, that's a rumor. He lost the locker room. Also, if you didn't know, Justin Fields not playing. He had a rib injury versus Baltimore. When he went out, the Bears lost to the Ravens, and the Ravens was playing with a backup quarterback as well. Okay, but try Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Nagy, come from the Andy Reid tree. They believe in throwing the football, and they don't believe in running the football. You gotta be dire needs for them to run the football. He just never was a good coach. People have blind faith, like Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell, he's an idiot. He's incompetent. He doesn't make great decisions. All right, like you played Tim Boyle over David Blogg. Tim Boyle threw 13 touchdowns between Division I and II and 26 picks. David Blogg might have threw 50-something picks, but he threw almost 70 touchdowns in college. And he's threw for almost 300 yards a few times in the National Football League, or a couple times, or one time. I'm not sure. I don't have it in front of me. But I know he threw for 277 in 2019, the first game started as an undrafted rookie free agent. So, like I said before, is it a chance Dan Campbell get fired? No, because, people make excuses for Dan Campbell because they don't know shit about football. Well, the team not that good. What that got to do with the person team in China? What they got to do about them was that they was almost in there to beat 40. They was in it to beat the 49ers. They was in it to beat the Ravens, the Vikings, or the roster. That's not an excuse. These are all 53 men and plus the 10 or 12 on practice squad that made this team. They professionals. Fact of the matter is they're professionals. And if you can't win a football game, it's only been done once in the 16-game season. And that's by the Detroit fucking Lions. So how's that an excuse not to win a football game? One. There's no other team in the National Football League that doesn't have a win. And people saying, well, I believe in him. Like I said, the fan base is just as stupid as the ownership. I said it again. The fan base is just as stupid as the ownership. And that's the honest truth. They just as stupid as the ownership. But if they fire Matt Nagy, I don't care. Because the Lions ain't going nowhere. Firing Matt Nagy been too far coming, right? The previous regime drafted Mitchell Trubisky. It's a fact. Ain't his fault. But they ain't won, so they gotta blame somebody. But what's the chances of the Lions firing Matt Nagy on Thanksgiving? I think slim to none. My honest opinion, I think they're very slim to none. Andy Dalton, just like Chase Daniels a couple years ago, gonna come on Thanksgiving and light the Lions up. You starting Tim Boyle with Jared Goff, it don't matter. David Blogg, the best quarterback on his roster. So what does it matter? Do you count on the Lions getting their first win on Thanksgiving after so many embarrassing freaking performances on Thanksgiving? They should be forced off of Thanksgiving. No, they should have been forced to sell the team. Do I count on them doing anything magical on Thanksgiving? Absolutely not. Anything they do positive on Thanksgiving is a bonus. Like when they fire Matt Patricia and Val Quinn after Thanksgiving, that's a bonus. And then they go fire somebody just as stupid as both of them, if not stupider. Crazy. And like Chris Spielman gonna make a difference. If he making a difference, I can't see it and I can't feel it. And they said, well, we knew this was gonna be a rebuild. Well, what does a rebuild, what does a rebuild tell you that you don't win a game? Name me a rebuild that said you didn't win a game. And when the Lions lost every game, that wasn't no rebuild. So you can't say that. When does a rebuild say we never won a game in a 16-game season? It's never been. Jamarcus Russell won a game probably. All right? David Carr won a game. You can go on and on about the number of busts going up in the league. Number one picks that won a game coming in their first rookie season. So for Matt Nagy, I could care less. It ain't like, They ain't like, well, the Packers clean house, they rebuild it. No, it don't matter. Then the Vikings and the Bears gonna kick our ass. It doesn't matter. The Lions have not been competitive in this division in quite some time. It's been situations where they could have won the champ. They could have won the division when Aaron Rodgers went down to so-and-so. They didn't do it. And they didn't get the job done. So it doesn't excite me that Matt Nagy gone. It doesn't sad me. I don't care. But, the Lions got an opportunity to get a double, to stick it to the Bears and win the Thanksgiving game. That does excite me. But it is what it is. They said a man lost the locker room. I don't know. They begged him to play Justin Fields. He played him. I mean, what else they want from the guy? Seriously. Defense, this, that, and the third. Whoopty blam. Nobody tell y'all go spend all that damn money on Khalil Mack. Y'all was never close. Never close to winning shit. Since Jay Cutler. And neither have we been. If they start over, man, clean house, that's what I would do. I would start over, clean house. Anybody that's not close to 25, they can get the hell going as far as, the superstar players. And if I'm them, I'll start all over again. I build around Justin Fields. Allen Robinson, all them get the hell on. I start over. I seek to have as many draft picks in the next 2 or 3 years I can have. I start over building an offensive line around him. Find him a speed receiver, a possession receiver, all-purpose receiver. Building this defense with interior pass rush, outside pass rush. That, only person I really would envision them bringing back that I know as far as big stars from is Eddie Jackson. Everybody else can kick rocks and Gucci flip-flops, you feel me? But, they had the same struggle we had. They just better than us. Flat out. They just better than us, bro. And they took chances, and it didn't pay off because they couldn't find a quarterback. I think Justin Fields may be the quarterback. But we got to protect him if that's him. But, can the Lions do it? That's the question. And if Dan Campbell get embarrassed by a backup quarterback, the question is, will he be fired? His contract cheap. And people want to blame it on the roster. Detroit always giving bums a pass. Darkness of Dan Campbell is gone. Darkness. Oh, darkness of Brad Holmes is gone. Darkness. Shit, man, tired of them hiring. Well, the ownership got to leave first. Ownership got to hit the race. But like I said, they don't win a game, man. I'm out. I don't give a shit. I ain't being no fan no more. I ain't put myself. I'm not putting myself through that shit no more with the Lions. Not. They never gonna win shit. If the ownership don't change. So I'm not putting myself through that shit no more, bro. It's like with Michigan, man. When they brought Harbaugh back, I said I won't put myself through it no more. Just not doing it. But who knows? The day come, maybe the day might come. Yeah. I can't do it. I don't know. Who knows? But Detroit got a golden opportunity to fire a Chicago Bear head coach. And, it was rumors about, there were rumors about them firing him before. If the Lions had beat them whenever they played them the first time. There was rumors about them, that they could have fired Matt Nagy. So, hopefully the second time's a charm. You know, if not, hey. If not, hey, it is what it is. You got 2 opportunities to fire Matt Nagy. You can't capitalize on none of them. People don't really recognize how stupid Dan Campbell, because they don't know football. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He just dumb. He's legit a meathead. And you wonder why the national media laughed at us for hiring this bum. But you know, it ain't hard to tell if you know what to look for. If you know what to look for, it's gonna be like, well, it's just little nuances of, you know, time management, clock management, when to go for it, when not to go for it, when to do this, when to do that. But you know, it is what it is. But you know, it's a golden opportunity to fire him. Let's do it. Let's do it. If not, SOL. So let me know what you guys think. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. We got business question, inquiry, sponsored real requests. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook and Instagram. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. That's what donate. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Just keep sharing the videos. And then hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Next to the bell, subscribe button is a bell, but bell icon. Hit that bell. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance notification. Get my live or get live notification or get my video notification. So appreciate you guys and girls. One time for the one time. Girls and guys, excuse me. I know what the business is. Peace.